when I decided to leave Georgetown University and try to find a job so that I could marry this girl rather than lose her, I was working in a grocery store, and then I worked next door in a hardware store, and somebody came in and said, I want to see you after work tonight. He lived in the neighborhood. And he says, I work in a film facility over in Northeast Washington, and you have a car and I don't. And if you get a job there, you could drive me to work, right? I said, oh, sure. So we went over and I was interviewed, and the question was, what do you know about movies? And I said, they're 50 cents in the afternoon, 75 at night. The guy said, you're hired. I said, you're crazy. He was trained by John Ford from Hollywood during WW2. Hollywood was on the roof of the agricultural building, drilling, because all the films were being done at the Department of Agriculture under military supervision. So that's where he learned. So the period that I was walking into was the Korean conflict. And the two Jones brothers, who shot 20, 30,000 feet of film a week, would send it in, and when Dave Brinkley was finished with what he was going to use, somebody had to catalog it as a librarian. So that was my job. But then along came Eisenhower's inauguration, and the company Hearst organization had 6 cameramen spread out, and they had no communications, but they'd see a nifty float, all 6 of them would shoot the same float as it parked. So they way overshot how much footage would be used. They were filming it to quit the next day. So the boss of that company came in to me and said, would you stay and learn how to do this? I said, I think I know how to do it. I know how to splice. Well, that was on a Tuesday. You got till Friday. If we can't find somebody, I don't know what we're going to do. Following Monday, so why don't you keep the job? So you got the beginning. He says, no, we'll raise you to $55 a week.
Oh, wow.
I was making 50. Yeah, I'd take that 10% increase. Self-taught, and then I in turn made sure that I worked late at night. Sometimes stuff had to be shipped to New York. The motorcycle courier would ask questions, and he became one of the top tape editors at NBC. So he kind of handed on, you know.
Yeah.
That's the way we looked at it. I learned from somebody else.